The boy was running around in a red cape. The villagers teased him. "You'll die if the cloak hits the ground." So his companions gave him an idea. "Just tie the cloak around your waist. Then the cape wouldn't hit the ground, and he wouldn't die." The innocent boy was convinced. He and his 4 friends went to catch a frog. They never came back. The parents of the 5 children went to report the case, but they were persuaded by the police to leave for less than 24 hours. Until 4 months later, they were under unbearable public pressure. Only then did they send the army to search the mountain. They printed 200 million flyers, offering a reward of 42 million won, emptying the ponds for a carpet search. But the result was nothing. As the news fizzled out a bit, the missing children gradually faded into oblivion. Only their parents persisted. They found a godmother. With her right hand, she shook a coin. With her left hand she fiddled with her Buddha beads, and whistled with her mouth, throwing the coins in her hand. Immediately she said the child was found. He led the crowd to the next village. Passing a garbage truck, she excitedly said the child was inside. So the parents climbed into the garbage truck, and went through all the garbage in the truck like crazy. But they couldn't find anything. 5 years later a reporter came across the story. In order to make a name for himself, this reporter went through all the data from that year, and a professor's statement said, "The murderer must be the person the children knew best." This inspired him to find the truth. He quickly found the professor, learned that the children went out to play in the morning. They came back in the evening, but on the day of the disappearance, a child's mom named Jack. She called the police at noon and said she had a feeling something would happen to the kids. Not only that, Jack's mom usually doesn't lock her door, but that day, she locked the door, as if she knew her kid wouldn't come home again. What's even weirder, a month after the disappearance, she received a mysterious phone call out of the blue. Everyone else said it was Jack, but she didn't look like she was in a hurry. She didn't look like a mom who'd lost her child, and in the recording of the call, she was silent for 17 seconds before hanging up. This strange behavior convinced the professor. Jack's mom was hiding something, so they went to Jack's house. There was an eerie aura coming from the house. Jack's mom was like a lost soul. She was washing dishes mechanically, and half a bag of cement in the corner. In the same year, Jack's father died of cancer. It was an imperfect end to the disappearance. It turned out to be a surprise to no one. A rainstorm turned the case around. After the storm, a skull buried deep in the ground came to light. The police arrived immediately upon learning the news. The officer watched the skeletons from afar. They were lined up and buried in a deep pit, and the red ribbons inside indicated these were the 5 children who had disappeared.